Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in. My name is Bradley, also known as the Swim Coach. Today, we're going to look at game week 7 of that fantasy football league. We're going to look at my team for this game week. The deadline is at 6:30 on the Friday night. So please make sure that when this video goes live, okay, you've only got a few hours before you've got to submit your teams in. If you do want to join my league, the code is going to be up here, or there'll be a link down in the description. Now, last week we used our free hit, so that means the team automatically changes back to the team that I had for game week 5. Now, when I look back at it, I think I could have probably used my wild card instead of my free hit. So that's a bit of a pain for me. I should have looked at fixtures a little bit more and decided to go for my wild card, but that's my mistake. But let's have a look at my team, okay, for game week 7. I'm not happy with it, but I want to change some for game week 8. So I'm waiting for the international break to finish before I go into my team, and I'll have 2 transfers for game week 8. Okay, so here is my team for game week 8. We're going to start off with, make sure that's correct. Yep, we've got Henderson in goal. We've got Nico Williams on the defence. Pedro and Gay as my defenders. They are my 3 defenders. Nico Williams was on the bench, but because of someone got sent off last week, that's the reason why. My midfielders, we have Bryce, Samuel, Grealish, and Salah. Salah is my one I'm in about. Yes, he's the top most sold player, but with Chelsea, one of his ex-clubs, hopefully that will kick him going and push through. And then after that, Chelsea do have Everton and Manchester United and Brentford coming up. So there could be some interesting ones. He is my captain as well. I was thinking about someone else as my captain, but I decided not to. Our forwards, we've got Watkins, Pedro, and Gokares. So I kind of like my forwards. Hopefully Watkins can start doing, or eventually I may have to kind of sell him and just think about what I do with my forwards. My subs, we've got Sancho. It is against Liverpool. I'm a bit worried. Xhaka against United. A bit of a heavy hand. And I think he'll go a bit more harder against Manchester United. Diouf done really well, but it is against Arsenal, and I do worry about it. Don't they have got a good manager now? And I think they go. Chalobah, of course, got suspended and will not be back until the 18th of October. So that's one of the reasons why. Would I have been happier to have my team from game week, my game week 16? Yes, in the old fantasy, I would have done. I would prefer to have this, other than probably put the Bournemouth player on instead of Chalobah. I think that's probably more better for me. But I am going to wait for that international break to decide what I do with my team and who I'm going to change. I do currently have 0.3 million in the bank. And with that one transfer here, could do a transfer, but I want to wait and have 2 transfers for game week 8. Wait for that international break. Now, let's have a look at these players. As you can see, top transfer player in Erling Haaland. Yes. I was thinking about that, especially against Brentford. It's a bit of a hard one. Do I decide it? Do I not? I even may decide after this video goes live to change my team. I'm not sure. But if I do, keep an eye on my X account or Twitter. I'll try and post my team up. I am currently will be working when that team deadline finishes, so we'll have to see. And the top transfers that I would probably take. The other transfers, well, Wood scored on for Forest in the Europa League. Pedro's got sent off, so okay. For game week 8 and 9, he won't have an international. He won't have a European game, so he could be rested for that, or play ready for those 2 games. So he will have a bit more rest because he's not playing that European football. I do want to have a look at the other top transfers in, and there are some surprising ones. That's the Sunderland player, Omar Adadid. I'm not going to get it right. I'm going to get it right. Very good, but I don't like Sunderland's fixtures coming up. That's what I will say, especially against Chelsea, Everton, and Arsenal. Against United, I think it'll be a good game for them, especially how United have been playing recently. Anthony, again, doing really well. Picked up some good points against some good teams. So hopefully you can bring that into some other games. Voldemort, I'll get it right. Has come in. Okay. Done really well. 18 points in 3 games. You got to love that. Yes, he only played 66 minutes against Arsenal and got 7 points, but did score. So I think for him, I think against Forest, Brighton, and Fulham, he's gonna come up with some good results. I think especially from game week 9, that's a very good interest. Price tag 7.1. Could you get better? Maybe. Dioka, again, good. 6.6 million. Got good fixtures coming up for Man City. But again, they'll probably may do that rotational with their European fixtures. You never know. But there are some very interesting players. We talked about in the last video about the Sunderland goalkeeper, about the Brentford forward. Even Xhaka, 29 points. Okay. Coming up again. Xhaka, and I think Xhaka gets a lot of he gets that defended contribution points as well. So that is a very interesting thing there for Xhaka. Let me have a little look at these defensive points. There, defensive contribution. Off your mark. There you go. 2018. Sorry. 28, 18, 11, 13, 6. So very good up there, and getting like 1, 2, 3 points is extra. And then you think of those results that they've had, where they haven't conceded goals or they've kept clean sheet, and he's got an assist, 3 assists as well. So someone like Xhaka, 5 million. Is Xhaka worth that 5 million? Yes. Would I put him against United? Probably not. Gordon done really well in the internet in European football. Grealish, again, very good for Grealish. Bit shame that he didn't get an international call-up, but that means that he can rest, and that'd be good. Someone like Calafiori, again, 36 points so far. And I think that's something you guys got to look at very, very closely as well. So pick that one out very tightly and just see, okay? And I think you guys out there are going to... Grealish is going to get loads of points. Calafiori is going to get loads of points, okay? And I think if you do have a look, someone like Grealish, okay, yeah, he started off really well once he got his minutes in, but he's gone 2-2-2. So, but there have been some tricky fixtures. Shame we didn't get more against West Ham. But Everton fixtures coming up. Palace, City, and Tottenham. I think that's going to be a bit hard. Where someone like Arsenal, on the other hand, where you've got West Ham, Fulham, Palace, Burnley, Sunderland, that could be a very interesting thing as well. Danny Welbeck, done really well. 6.3 million as a forward. You can get some good points there. But, okay, didn't get any here, but did pick up some points against Liverpool. Only 23 minutes. So these minutes are being looked at. So for me, I would just watch out what you got to do. Bowen got an international call-up. Very nice. Again, new manager. I think you got to look at their fixtures and see, do you want that? Yes or no? So it is very, very interesting to see what people think. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, that is my team. That is a little bit of a roundup of Game Week 7. Okay. And if anyone out there wants to subscribe to this channel, it'd be much appreciated. Also, hit that like button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye from now.